Hey everybody!
Hello.
Hey guys! MaJeliv here, we're the Vasquez family. Today we're going to be reacting to Marvel Studios' What If, Episode 8. This one is What If Ultron Won. We were kind of left with the cliffhanger last week. We are extremely excited to see what this episode can behold, what it can have. I mean, it looked pretty catastrophic. So before we get moving forward, we do want to give a big shout out to my dad right here, our dad. It's his birthday today. So if you guys can help us say happy birthday to him in the comments, nonetheless, your support means a lot. So thank you for being here today. And yes, we are extremely grateful for the Pops here. We're grateful for his impact, for the way he constantly inspires us.
Yes.
And is such an amazing force of light. But anyway, thank you for being here today with us. Let's jump in and hope you enjoy our reaction. Let's do this.
What if
Ultron Won.
Oh gosh.
That's horrible.
It's just stop over our head.
Absolutely horrific.
Oh my gosh, Ash.
a universe in the final days of destruction?
Oh man.
You see, if he's sad, can you imagine?
Huh.
Of course she would survive.
Here they come. We got 90 seconds. Start the clock.
It looks similar to the remember the broken New York that Loki sees?
Whoa.
Hawkeye would.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
amazing.
What?
Looks like it's just them two though.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone else is gone.
It's a big
Whoa.
Okay, Harry Potter. Where'd you get that from your dad?
Oh.
Whoa.
Dude.
Hawkeye
Where
is
did we
awesome
get
in
that?
this. Let's go.
Yo.
That's why they survived, man.
Oh. Dude.
Oh no. Are you kidding?
Oh, he
Whoa.
has a robot arm?
He has a robot arm.
They're robots too? Oh wow. Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
With the infinite power of the Mind Stone, Ultron began to lay waste to the planet. Ultron's going after the nuclear codes.
The nuke's about
Horrible, man.
Well, the Cap's gone.
All
Hulk
of them
too.
So he just killed
Oh
them.
my god. The whole world is how.
Oh my gosh.
That's horrible.
too late. He did it.
That's why this
Oh
is
my
short.
god.
Well, yeah, like how far do you go after all that? Oh, Thanos.
Oh boy.
Oh, this little guy.
Fascinating.
What?
Why didn't he do that before?
The heck?
Oh, right, he was on a table.
That was easy.
Oh,
Holy moly.
Well, that's the scary thing about AI, dude.
Well,
There are worlds beyond my own.
Holy.
dude.
Okay, so he destroyed Earth.
The heck?
He destroyed Asgard.
I think it's just like a program. He only has one.
No. No. Korg.
Korg.
No.
No. Jeff Goldblum, no.
Dude.
How is there gonna be 30 minutes of this? We could end the episode already.
Remember what I said, Josh? That
Oh, Marvel.
We've been seeing her power a lot lately.
Yeah.
well, we didn't see enough of it before Endgame.
Yeah.
Right, we didn't get to meet all that side of her.
Well, Thanos was able to stop her because he has all the Infinity Stones.
I think it shows what we're gonna see in her other movie. Uh-oh. He absorbed her energy, right?
Oh my gosh.
Did she
It's just
absorb-
sicko mode.
He's unstoppable, man.
It's almost like not.
Became aware of another. He became aware of the.
What?
I see you.
Whoa.
There are universes beyond my own. Never will happen. Never could happen. And yet, what the hell is this?
I was
Oh boy.
Welcome to the KGB archives.
He laughed because of how deep it was. This one. Wow.
Ultron, dude. It's no joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, also the other thing is, whoa.
Claire.
Come on. Don't try to make this fun. Yeah. My will to live meter is flatlining, okay? I can
Zone.
intervene. I could save the multiverse and so many, many lives.
Ooh. Jeez, dude, just do it. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Well, he's actually known. I was doing more research. Apparently, he does intervene often.
Oh, good.
Grab it. Grab it. No way.
Well, let's just say you're gonna feel like a real jerk for almost quitting.
I'm scared for him.
No hope. I found you. I finally found you.
Oh no.
So many universes.
Here he comes.
Francis? Really? How did I not know?
After my name.
How are they gonna like? Will this work?
Hi, I'd like to order a pizza.
What? Who is this?
Sorry.
One arrow.
Oh man, it's like the zombies all over again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except they can
Smarter and
fly,
stronger.
crawl.
And they're made out of metal.
Aha.
Yes.
Is that Red Guardian shield?
Yeah,
It
it
is,
is.
right?
So.
Yeah.
I love that it's both of them.
Right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The Ultron Hive mind appears to be out of range.
So he's not
Yeah,
there.
Ultron's not in this universe.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
So
this is
many.
insane. Oh my gosh.
How does he keep having arrows?
Bruh.
Yes.
Dude.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, no.
Jeez.
Oh, come on.
Again.
Clint,
I told you.
Oh, it's the other way around?
For
Yeah.
Endgame.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh no. Oh, dude.
Ugh.
It's like his version of sacrificing himself for, yeah, like you said, Josh, like Endgame, but the other way around.
That's a beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot.
Hear the theme?
Yeah.
He just got demoted.
Where is he?
I mean, he has the Infinity Stones.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Nice.
like the Watcher's theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa!
Yo.
Cannot compute the power of my will.
Oh man.
No.
Yo.
This is amazing.
Here he is, the Watcher.
That big head of his.
What the
This is
heck?
why we've
These
never seen
fights,
this
bro.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
breaking through multiverses.
I don't even know where this is going.
Is he biting it like a cookie?
Like Galactus.
Yeah.
Are they hinting to a Galactus?
Oh, is he president? I think he's president.
Like a vision.
Oh, no.
Run. Watch. It doesn't matter. No one can stop me now.
Jeez. And that's
Are
where
you
that's
seriously
where it
telling me
ends.
that's where it ends?
Oh no.
Good, good, good.
Goodness.
Oh, he's like in a similar hole like Dr. Stephen Strange.
I'm out of options. That thing has left me no choice. You want me to say it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to hear you say it. I see now. I need your help.
Huh.
Yeah, he went into that universe thing that he's trapped in.
This just got so
What?
interesting.
What, dude?
Now that's a cliffhanger.
Now we wait another week.
Jeez.
Also starring Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oops, by the
We
way.
forgot to
We
mention.
totally had fun with that.
Oh man.
That was amazingly disturbing and scary and
Oh,
sad
man.
and
Wow. Fatherly figure.
Wow, man.
so Ultron is absolutely terrifying.
Insane. Which is good that
Completely
Ultron
overpowered.
never got hold of Vision, or else this would have happened.
I'm glad that he lost in our universe, cause I mean, Marvel's budget would have died. It would have died.
Well, also you think of He Who Remains. This is why he's been trying to keep it in control, because if the multiverse branches out, different universes are going to try to destroy other ones, and it'll just cause complete catastrophe. So that's why He Who Remains was dying to keep it in just one good loop. But then the Loki's kind of screwed up, and now we're kind of stuck in this mess.
So we're in trouble.
And another thing too is that they sort of like hinted at like almost like a Galactus figure, the way that
he bit.
he
Yeah.
bit into the galaxy. Like that was
wild.
and you
but-
could just see his figure on Earth. Yeah, it was crazy.
But it's interesting what you say, Jimmy, about He Who Remains, how there was a moment, even in that scene in Loki, how he had that moment where things changed and he actually didn't see what was going to come next, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of this episode reminded me of that because the Watcher also had that moment of like, I don't know what's happening. So it goes back to that point of no ultimate being truly knows what's going to happen when humanity or humans or entities created by humanity have this sense of free will, right? I think Ultron is stoppable.
And
so-
if you have
Yeah.
the Watcher and Strange Supreme fighting him, I think they're gonna win. Personally, I think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
But it is very intriguing the fact that he was watching Party Thor and then Ultron came in, right? But in this one, he found out again that he didn't know that was gonna happen. So it's
Well, I feel like
interesting.
Party Thor happened before Ultron became aware of his ability
So I mean, it really
break into the Watcher's realm.
you look back and you think these other episodes we've been through the Watcher's eyes, you know. So if he has imagine like say a 360 vision of all these different events, right? And that's kind of what we've been seeing is every single angle to what he's been seeing, and then he sees Ultron come into one. Then that kind of led us into what we saw today. So.
This is like probably one of my favorites. I mean, it's a bit depressing, obviously, because of what's happening, but they broke so many walls. I don't even think we're on the fourth wall anymore.
and planets.
Yeah.
I think we're on like the 6th or 7th right now.
Yeah, there was a part where Ultron was looking at us, and I was like, when he looked at the Watcher, I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
It just seemed like they were breaking the wall, and like it
Second
felt like
later,
he was
like,
looking at
coming
our
over.
world, not us.
If the Watcher was killed in that moment, I would have been like, bro, what?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
What?
The universe.
But I think Joshi was onto something with talks about budget too, because there's so many possibilities we're able to see through the show
Right.
that maybe in the other films we just won't be able to because of limitations.
Yeah.
So this gives us like a great scope of the possibilities, and also the Watcher. I love that I got to learn more about him because I was clearly misunderstood. I mean,
Glad
I
he's
was
not a villain.
misunderstanding is what I meant.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
when you mentioned those, when you had those comments last week, I remember people putting in the comments
He's watching.
that he's watching, but also that he is known to intervene, and he's broken his oath. I remember researching after we watched the last episode to research a little bit more on him, and that's what they said is that the Watcher has intervened multiple times and has broken his oath many times.
And I don't know those previous times why he would break his oath, but I definitely appreciate him doing so in this occasion
Yeah.
because Ultron is
It risks
He's not-
his safety and the
I
whole
don't-
universe is.
right.
Well, if you look at so Thor is so powerful, and Captain Marvel was able to come and kind of lay down the law for a little while. But when she came to help with Ultron, she was like powerless.
Well, the same happened to Captain Marvel in Endgame, where she tried to fight Thanos, but he was
Those Infinity Stones,
very
man.
strong.
Yeah, but she's,
And-
I mean, Ultron sliced him in half in like 2 seconds.
Like,
Well, it's
Rubber.
because he didn't think about it. He was just like, oh. It's
a program, yeah.
just
Yeah.
completely split. Wow. Yeah.
But then this also gives me kind of, I don't know, it gets me more excited about Spider-Man because you could see the potential for multiple Spider-Mans
Yeah, I
joining
mean,
us and Doctor
yeah.
Strange's
Multiverse
abilities
ride is
to...
gonna be wild.
I think what's crazy about Ultron is he does move. I mean, he's a computer, so the way that all his robots are activated. I mean, Age of Ultron. I think the reason that movie is so like chaotic and so, oh man, it's just Ultron is so hard to beat.
I also love the scene where the Watcher was really working hard to not invade when they were looking for...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool
The
scene.
box.
That was wonderful.
And then the fact that that Natasha did find it, you know, it's that last glimpse of hope and humanity in our
Right.
ability as just simple humans to find a solution, to do the right thing, you know. I see it very, not metaphorically, but
Yeah, metaphorically.
yeah,
Figuratively.
to us and the way that God is with us as well.
Right.
You know, like watching us and hoping that we, you know, choose the right path, do the right thing, and that we as humans can prevail and do
I think-
good.
So I loved what Mom is saying, what you're saying, that we're being educated on how to watch these types of stories because they're very metaphysical, they're very spiritual, they're very they defy and define, well, they defy physics, but they also define spiritual physics. Because now what we're witnessing is this supposed untouchable being absolutely vulnerable and at his wit's end and having to succumb to going to the likes of Strange Supreme for assistance. So I do love the inclination of Marvel to tell this story that metaphorically says our free will, we have the power to overcome ultimate evil, ultimate selfishness, which in this case is designed into Ultron by fear and ambition, which originated from Tony Stark. So it all goes back to human behavior, the brokenness of humanity, and then it all gets put together again, potentially by human hope, which right now we've seen the sacrifice that Hawkeye had to make for Natasha to keep going. Natasha's work is going to impact whatever the Watcher does. So we're absolutely, I think we're all very excited,
Yeah, we're
about
excited.
how all of this will be tied together. Here's my thing that I want to talk about. Ignore the phone. Someone's calling me. It's a birthday, so it's, probably a birthday phone call.
Strange Supreme and Ultron are similar in the way that they can go through multiverses if they wanted to,
Yeah.
right? Or destroy their own Strange Supreme. But there's a difference between the two because Strange Supreme was originally human with decisions and motives and people he loves. That's the reason why he went insane, is because he wanted to bring back the love of his life. But it was an absolute point. It was something that was supposed to happen to form his character, to form who Doctor Strange is. But in the wanting to, in the grief, the love persevering, that was a plug to you, Vision, he became a monster, and absorbing all of these creatures, and he became super powerful, but lost the thing he was working for. So at the end of time, at the end of his universe, he's just sitting in this bubble, sad, terrified, and he learned his lesson in the worst way he could possibly learn it, destroying his own reality, right? But with Ultron, it's different because he started as a mission to bring world peace, but his version of world peace is destroying everything.
Well, he has no
And
sense of.
rebuilding.
He has no sense of what would you call it? Of just.
It's just a
Emotion.
He doesn't
programming.
feel. He doesn't feel. He doesn't have the human ability to feel and to empathize, to
Or
empathize, sympathize, and also to just have that. In a way, Ultron doesn't have free will. that's what's so fascinating about this is Ultron doesn't. He's a program. He doesn't know how not to extinguish universes and multiverses and planets from existence. He doesn't know any other reality.
He doesn't know what love is.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's
so,
why if somebody's gonna like help stop Ultron, it's gonna be a Strange Supreme because he's a human that's been to the greatest power, but has found that the thing he wanted will never come to him because of this pursuit of power, that he's become a monster. And so he learned his lesson, and it makes him ultimately more powerful.
Yeah, but he did it in pursuit of love, ultimately.
Exactly. And so when he found that he lost his love becoming a monster, I think it makes him more capable of defeating someone without a
because
choice.
humans evolve and change so much because of the things they experience. It's easier for them to improve and become a better person. With a robot, you need to update and put in plugs and cables for them to, be convinced that what they're doing is completely wrong and wiping out many universes. So it also proves, too, that even Thanos, too, like, he has empathy and he has emotions. I mean, he's not fully human. So that's what makes Ultron, emotion-wise, more powerful because nothing's really stopping him.
Yeah.
But he's probably an easier target to destroy.
Yeah.
I have no idea where this is going.
I
but
don't,
I'm
man.
excited.
I would like to hit again. I really connected with the Watcher. I think the Watcher, at least for me, when I was watching this, I related to in the sense of, sometimes in terms of the way life plays out, you feel like, oh, I don't know if I should intervene or if I should just, I'm waiting, God. What am I waiting for? What are the signs? But then there's times where God's just asking you to do your thing, to just act, trust yourself, and trust that I've given you the tools to do what you're called to do. So with him, it goes back to what what you guys were commenting. The Watcher isn't the all knower. He doesn't know everything. And in a way, we like the Watcher. All we can do in life is just watch and live in every present moment. But we can also act. We can also act with love, with selfishness. So this whole thing is
Actually, as humans, we are called to not just watch. But
right. So that's why I think the Watcher is that figure of like a watcher instead of an active participant in the universe and the multiverse. So
And
that's what's really cool about
that's
this.
That's the character that I think we are in this whole thing because just like him, we're also watching these multiverses.
Right.
And so the fact that this Ultron is able to come out of the multiverse and fight, it's because of his seeking of destruction. So it's almost like the Watcher's power is almost our power over that like this figure, this being that is almost so destructive. It's realistic.
Yeah, man.
I love how this episode does have us just
metaphysical.
thinking.
I mean, this whole show, this whole show. I mean, regardless of what you believe, there's that sense of the human condition and what it means to be human, and the love that we share for each other. And sometimes the opposite of love that some people have, and what those things, love and hate, and good and evil, and what these things clashing results in. And that's what's great is we have these kinds of stories among so many others that show us what that can look like. So
for me, it's poetic. What you said really brought this to mind, Matthew. That there's a participation that goes on, and this is in real life, and we try to pursue God's love. What that really means is we participate in it, and it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to take sacrifice, and it's going to take hard work, and love sometimes requires all of that. So I love this because we could talk for hours on what all those
and
symbols
we
mean.
tend to, as a family, dive extremely deep, and sometimes maybe some of you guys are like, why the heck are they looking so
It's just a Marvel show.
It's a Marvel show. But we love it. We do love to talk and reflect for hours upon hours on how we can learn from these things. Because at the end, that's what art's for, is a reflection on the human condition. Yep. That's what art is here for, literature, all of it.
That's what it should be.
So so let us know what you guys thought in the comments. We've talked long enough. We want to hear what you guys thought of this episode. It doesn't have to be as deep, obviously, and what you thought about our commentary. And if you agree, if you disagree, we want to hear it all. So just thank you again for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our reaction. And again, a big happy birthday to Dad right here. And we can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty epic episode. I think there's 10 episodes total. So we're nearing the end
Like
here.
It might
two
be like a
more?
part 1 and 2.
2 more to go. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. They're
yeah.
gonna leave us with another cliffhanger at this
Yeah.
point. Kind of like WandaVision, which that's okay. But go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a massive day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.